The real estate market is always changing. That's why it's important to stay on top of the information. In this video, I'm going to be going over the New Brunswick real estate market and how that compares to the rest of Canada. And then we're going to be going specifically into three cities, St. John, Moncton, and Fredericton, briefly touching on them and what's going on in each real estate market there. And then we're going to be going over how buyers and sellers can use this information to their advantage so that you guys can figure out the best way to move forward with whatever decision you're trying to make in your life. My name is Brandon Vincent. I'm a real estate agent with eXp Realty, and I've helped hundreds of clients buy and sell over the last 6 years. My goal on this channel is to bring you relevant real estate information in an entertaining way. So if you like the sound of that, hit the like and subscribe button, follow along for the journey. But without further ado, let's dive into this video. Starting off with the overall sales for New Brunswick as a province in 2024, which seen a 8.8% decrease in sales compared to August of 2023. Now you might be wondering, well, why is that? The important part is actually what comes next. The new listings dropped by 8.2%, which is the lowest number for August in 2 decades, contributing to a tighter inventory. The very interesting part here is the active listings rose by 10% from last year. There's more listings that are currently sitting on the market, but there's less deals actually closing. That's telling me that there's still quite a bit of demand for listings that are priced properly. There always is going to be that demand. But what I think is going on is some listings right now are actually overpriced because there's still that conception that people have in their mind that I can get pretty well any price I want for my home, which isn't the case at all. You still need to be strategic and price homes at their market value or even a little bit less to drum up some competition. But you want to make sure that you're at least coming in close, because some people will price a home and it's way above market value. And these ones will sit longer. And I think that's what we're seeing here right now. Now, in regards to New Brunswick home prices, they're actually up 6.1% from a year earlier. So although there's less activity happening and less sales happening, we are still seeing the prices here hold strong and actually increase by 6.1% from last year. So how does New Brunswick compare to the rest of Canada? The average house price for Canada as a country is $760,600 for the month of August in 2024. That is a huge gap between what our average house price is here in New Brunswick and what people are looking at in all of Canada. Now, the thing to keep in mind is that there's certain places driving up the average house price for all of Canada, and those include BC and Ontario. Specifically, the Greater Vancouver area and Toronto, where both of these cities have average house prices around $1 million. Also, something to keep in mind is in Calgary, Alberta, you have an average house price of around $540,000 per home for the month of August, which is still significantly higher than what we have here in New Brunswick. Sales activity nationwide has generally softened, especially in the larger markets like Ontario and BC, where we've seen significant slowdowns. And that's because of housing affordability in those spots. Now, that's one thing that's actually helped New Brunswick maintain its steady market, is the fact that we are one of the most affordable provinces in all of Canada. And I think that's going to continue to help us maintain a very strong and healthy market here. So now we're going to dive into some city-specific data within New Brunswick, starting off with Moncton. Sales have fallen by 2.9% year over year, and Moncton has maintained relatively steady price growth with homes in desirable areas like North Moncton and Dieppe Fox Creek remaining hot commodities. The market predictions suggest a continued moderate price increase, which is driven by the high demand. So St. John has seen one of the steepest declines in sales activity year over year at 18.7%, but despite that dip, they've seen a 9.4% increase in their average house price, bringing it to $354,000, despite that sales dip in St. John. And in Fredericton, they actually took the reverse, and their sales activity went up by 2.2%, which is a very rare rise in sales throughout the province. The city is expected to remain relatively stable and continue to draw buyers with its affordability and its quality of life. So how can you use this information whether you're a buyer or a seller? If you're a buyer, it's important to know that the market conditions are still fairly competitive, and that's being driven by a lot of the low inventory and high demand of people moving here from other provinces, because we are still one of the most affordable provinces in all of Canada to live in. But when you zoom out and look at Canada as a whole, it's one of the most favorable spots to move to, and especially where our real estate has maintained stable throughout the last few years, when we've seen the interest rates rising significantly. In some places, the home prices decreasing. New Brunswick has been extremely stable through all this, which makes it even more enticing for people to move here. Understanding this as a buyer is the first step to creating a strategy at how you're going to approach looking to buy properties in New Brunswick. If you're looking at buying a home in any of these cities or even anywhere in New Brunswick, I have agents all over the province that I can get you in contact with that are local experts, myself here in St. John and in Quispam. But if you're looking for anybody anywhere else, I'd be happy to get you in contact with somebody who's going to be fighting in your corner to help you get a property locked in for the best price. And for sellers, it's very important to understand that it is still a fairly competitive environment, and that's because of the low inventory that we have all across the country and also in New Brunswick. So the way that you can use that to your advantage is by making sure that you have the right marketing strategy and the right marketing done on your properties so that you can get the most reach. This is no longer just a provincial market. We have buyers coming from all over Canada moving here to our province. So if you or anybody you know are looking to sell in the near future, I'd be happy to get you in contact with somebody locally that's going to be able to help you out as well to get a top dollar sale for your property. So that concludes our August 2024 market update. I'm going to leave my contact information in the description. If you have any questions about the New Brunswick real estate market or would like to know anything or be put in contact with some real estate agents in certain cities that can help you, I have a vast network of agents all across the province that are ready and excited to help and give their best service. If you have any questions, give me a call, give me a text. I'd be happy to help as well. So thank you very much. If you'd like, hit the like and subscribe button. I just hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.